situation. You have to decide for yourself. Right? That's the fundamental problem. What does that mean? You're looking for a green light from me, which the problem with that is not whether I give you a green light or the red light. The problem that I have with that is that, like, you need to stop looking to me for green lights. But just because you have faith in me does not mean that your attitude has changed. Direct all of your attention towards that point. So see, there it is again. Can I get banned for using my middle finger on Twitch? It's not professional. Yeah, so there's a decent chance I'll lose my job if they find out, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Wrong way to live life. That's true. At the same time, I think as a clinician, and you have to, as a clinician, you play.
This feels like,
right? So the question is, if I
I'm
take
masturbating with myself in an
and
orgy.
I give them marijuana, and I take 100 people, and I don't give them a Snickers bar, what are the likelihoods that they'll end up in certain places? Does that thought process make sense to you? I don't know if that makes sense, but how does someone hate on you for their voice? What do they actually say? They say you're faking your voice for attention? Is that what? Like,
Yeah,
I don't even understand
much.
how that.
I don't.
Like, what the
just
hate mail
what it
even
is.
looks like. Hey, you're not talking in your real voice. Well, I'm not talking in my real voice too, but that's okay. You don't have to do it like that. You can do whatever kind of voice you want to do.
And
What?
sorry,
No, go ahead.
I still feel bad about that. Like, if there's
Yep.
one thing I could change, I would try to make it more private, break up nicely. Instead, like, everyone knows about it, and I felt bad because he also got like a lot of hate. Sorry. I don't think anyone deserves that amount of hate, even if you fuck up. And then ever since then, that's where the trouble sleeping comes from, I think. From then, I haven't been able to really sleep. I've been
So I want you to sit up straight. Let me think. We don't want to overdo it.
That's okay.
Maybe it'll be easier. So I wonder if doing things with your body is going to be easier. Are you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
How tall? You're tall?
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
Okay. Yeah. Sure, we can do something standing. So. Okay. Let's do something standing. All right.
Check.
All right. So it's going to be really simple. Let's just see what happens. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
We're gonna. So that I was asking you to sit up straight, but you're standing now. So let's run with it.
What does that mean? Sit up straight. I don't know what that means. Here, and then I'll be like, "Dude, shut up, man!" And I'd be like, "Oh my god, guys, I got an XC react!" And then you know, like that pattern is like reinforced. They do it like I don't know. It's super common.
It's kind of funny.
I was what? Yeah, go ahead. I was just confused. I didn't even understand what XQC was saying.
Oh, okay. Basically,
that
like,
was that a sentence?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Interview Rajj. Rajj with 2 J's, or is that a typo?
I think it was with 2 J's.
Rajj J?
Yeah, there's a man named Raj Patel also streams.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. You guys, I'm happy to interview my brown brothers.
Patels. Oh, he's white.
He's white?
Yeah.
Is he like adopted?
I think he just decided to name himself Raj Patel. I think that's the lore.
Does he? Mm-hmm. First thing that you've got to do is like let yourself die, bro.
No one's truly evil or a bad person, and I think everyone at their core is like everyone. Maybe not everyone, but most people want to do good, and I think I'm one of those people.
Where did you get that idea?
What does Dr. Chad Thunder like? Why would that mean anything to anyone?
Can I make sexually inappropriate comments?
Oh, why stop now?
Dr. Chad Thundercock is what happened last night. Oh! Which I have to... Just give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to think out loud. Right, so you don't even deserve to exist.
Even their own people, like if you're an Asian person and you're like a little bit darker than the rest, you're being discriminated for that as well, even though you're Asian.
Yeah, so this is kind of cool. Okay. And so she started selling her bath water, meaning the liquid that she that she takes a bath in.
Yes.
And
My understanding, she's like a Mimi troll. So like,
okay. So like she was trolling and she started selling bath water, and people purchased it, or was that a joke?
Her viewers actually purchased it.
people mostly bought it, but as a joke. Like a lot of YouTubers bought it as a joke, and they're like, "I bought it," and then they showed it.
Got it. Okay. Because then my next question is like, sorry, Laz?
No. And some drank it. They drank it.
Can I just think for a second?
Take your time.
I think you guys are not the people that you were 5 years ago. And this relationship is not what it was 5 years ago. So the question, can you continue this relationship? Absolutely not. Everything in the world is whose fault, Azriel?
Mine.
Absolutely. I've been inappropriately groping women since I was 20 years old, and they didn't have a fucking problem with it. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I have this gold statue, and I scratch the gold a little bit, and hold on a second, that's not gold underneath. Looks like gold on the outside. Looks normal. But underneath, scratch it a little bit, engage with it a little bit, and inside is Alex. Cringy.
Her intentions, I guess.
Yeah, right? Because, like, she sure as hell isn't going to actually find you attractive.
Yeah.
Like, it went on just, like, so much, and it was just, like, so regular. Like, he would, you know, steal money from my mom. He stole my mom's car. There was a time where he, like, made my brother get in the trunk of a car, and he stabbed my mom and said that he was going to kill them. He, like, drove for 4 hours and made my brother get in the trunk of a car, and he stabbed my mom, like, 3 times. I don't know, I just think about it, and I'm just like, how did he get away with it? Like, how did nothing happen to him? And I know that it's because my mom was too afraid to press charges or anything. But it was just
the other layout. Do you have questions about this format, or like anything that questions about the diagrams or any of those terms or anything?
Sorry, have we been using diagrams?
Oh shit.
Man, I've just been watching you talk about your sum scars for the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
It feels like school all over again.
Oh, see, there's a sum scar.
What diagrams?
Okay, here, let me show you. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Mike. And you know, I don't think that you don't love your parents. I don't think your parents love you. But I think we have to look at the mind as what it is, and like try to not let our judgments interfere with what we see.
Yeah.
There's so much uncertainty in the world, and we just assume, like I assume that like my family is behind me in the house, even though I don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
Huh? Okay. Are you up for doing something that's a little bit more physical?
Sure.
Are you okay feeling a little bit silly on stream?
Yeah, am I gonna like twerk on the? It's like kind of like a one of those.
What is that?
Nothing. Yeah, no. We'll go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to push your chair back.
Sure.
And I'm gonna ask you to stand up.
I take what chaos
throws at my feet and I build the best of it. There are people who get handed shit in life and they cry because they've got shit on their hands. And there are people who make it into bricks and build fucking houses. And I want to be the second kind. I want to be the kind of person who could be handed anything and see it as an opportunity. Since then, I've been incredibly happy and surprised by all the beauty that's come my way.
Okay. Beautiful, Anita. So can I highlight a couple of things that I heard there?
No, get out.
I didn't mean to start laughing, but it just occurred to me, maybe that's the pheromones.
What do you mean?
Just hearing you talking about this stalker and how you can appreciate people and appreciate your friendship despite the way that it ended. That sounds intoxicating. To have someone in your life who like treats you that way. Like I could imagine that people are drawn to that non-judgmental acceptance and gratitude and appreciation for life, like a moth drawn to a flame. Because that's rare, right, Anita? Like most people who get stalked have difficulty appreciating parts of the relationship and expressing gratitude towards the relationship before people got crazy. Right?
Oh, man.
Like you're so busy that you literally do not sleep?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Your dad. He's good. Sorry, he's not good. I've been just getting on with my life. I mean, since COVID broke out, we haven't been able to get carers out to my mum. So I've been a bit more busy taking care of her, as well as, running a stream.
I was training a group of coaches last week, and I saw like one of them had a Healthy Gamer t-shirt. And I was like, where did you get that? And he was like, I ordered it off of your merch store. And I was like, I have a merch store. And it turns out that we have a merch store. And then I was like, what the fuck? Like, how to go get some Healthy Gamer merch? So we got some. And so I'm going to open it. Okay. So this is the first thing. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. T-shirt Pog. And then as I saw on the back, it's, can I just think for a second? Om is composed of 3 syllables. Ah, oo, and And begin. Big deep breath again. Focus on the vibration. Big deep breath again. Man, I love the internet. We're gonna do 2, okay? Big deep breath again. Long, deep, calm, and full.
I mean, just trying to do like 100 things at a time, I guess.
Okay. So when
I even now, like,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Well,
when I hear something,
say, oh,
yep.
Sorry.
No. Third time's a charm. You go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Frick, I forgot.
Okay. I'm sure it'll come back around.
I felt like, especially over the last few weeks, I was grinding the game nonstop because I had to for going for Grand Marshal, right? And I was like, the end of the grind, like it's kind of the same thing at this point. I'll take a break. I'll work on the beginning parts of Scarab Lord. I mean, like literally, I'm here right now, right? Like I'm out here killing bugs. So this is just like, if you guys can see it, but like I spent like, I was up 21 hours, slept 3 hours, 2 days in a row to hit like.
Yep, I was gonna. I've been waiting for an opportunity to ask if you feel that way. Do you feel like an ungrateful little bitch? Get their dream job at a place like Goldman Sachs, and then they're like an analyst there, which means that they're at the bottom of the totem pole. And if they just keep grinding and keep grinding, things are going to get better. And then they find themselves as associates and they have more money and now they can fly first class for the 10 days that they get to themselves every year.
Right.
And then the other 355 they're working, and then they become vice presidents, then they become directors, and then they become managing directors. And then they make $16 million a year and they've made it. And they sacrifice so much, they're 58 years old. They've been divorced 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of the rainbow. And then they look back at their life and they're like, this is it. This is what I did it for. And they're filled with regret and loneliness. And it's not what it was supposed to.
Technically, having you around, you would talk to me about my emotions. I'd appreciate that you'd see me for me, not my shell. And then I'd protect you while you and I exchange. Does that mean, well, exchange sounds like we're doing some sort of like, some blowjob stuff. We're not doing that. I'm just saying, exchange as in like exchange our gifts or talent. Okay, that makes it worse. But you know what I mean, right?
Well, actually, this time I don't know what you mean. Because it sounds like you're talking about blowjobs. Exchange our talents.
Yeah,
Here, Train, let me show you my talent.
Oh, my man. Hey, let's see. Whew. Maybe I need to do my eyebrows. I've been told I need to do my eyebrows more.
Can you shut up for a second, Train? Okay. Thanks for coming on, Lou.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
okay.
of
Do I leave now? Is that
sure?
Okay, right.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Do you want to just tell us about your channel before you go?
No, God no. Bye.
Fuck. Let's rate Joe. Who's Joe? Raid the trap house? I don't know what that means. Oh, man. Too good, chat. Classics. What? Raid Joe. Who's Joe? Forward again. Oh, chat. Okay, who are we rating? What did you guys decide? Sagandis? Okay. I don't know who that is. Okay. Is this a real person or is this another troll that I'm missing? Hold on a second. Okay, Sagandis has 1 follower and is offline. What? Okay, hold on. Case in point, okay? So does me trying to. So Albert, what's it like to be someone who other people don't want to be around and to be cut off from the pack?
Sorry, it's heavy.
Yep. I'm going to start crying in a second.
The shoes of any other human being, I don't know that they'll really spend 2 years with me unless there's.
So Reckful, I'm not counting on them to spend 2 years with you.
So what are you counting on?
I'm counting on myself. It's the
Oh, that
thing I
you'll
can't
spend
be
2 years
fucking-
with me. Yeah, that I believe. That I can believe. That,
So I can't trust any of them.
True.
So I'm gonna try
It's
to
nice
love
having
you for,
someone to come to every week like this.
I'm gonna try to love you for 2 years, at a minimum.
I really appreciate it.
That's what happens. A piece of us died yesterday. And I need your help, and I need you to live. And I need everything that we do here to be worth it. And I need you all to get better, because I can't do this alone. And I can't take much more of this. I need you to be better. I need you to be happy. I need you to find hope and meaning in your life, because that's what keeps me hope. I can't take much more sad, because I'm only human. I give a piece of myself to each and every one of you, and I give it willingly. But I don't have that much left to give. I just can't, guys. I'm sorry. And Reckful gave us the best. He's the guy that gave us the term AoE healing. And he gave people hope. Like, why did Healthy Gamer blow up? It's because Reckful came on and he was like honest and authentic. And like, he let people see him. And like, he was the start of the silver bullet against the disease of disconnection. And I think that despite all of Reckful's, out of everything that he gave to us, I think at the end of it, unfortunately, he was fighting it alone. And he lost. But just because he lost doesn't mean that you have to. So what happens when a champion falls? He gave us so much. Like, I remember, being like a 20-year-old kid playing WoW and like watching his videos, and I was like, damn, that guy's awesome. Like, I wish I could be like that good at WoW. I was a fan. He was a friend of mine. And what do we do when a champion falls? Do we stop fighting? It's a personal battle and all of us have to fight it. But you have to fight it, but you don't have to fight it alone. You absolutely don't have to fight it alone. And I don't want you to fight it alone, and I'm not going to let you fight it alone. Start by asking for their help, because think about this. This is why I have hope. Because everyone looks at this gaming community and they see toxicity. That's not what I see. Because it boggles my mind how little y'all take care of yourselves and how hard you work to take care of other people. It's fucking amazing. Right? Like, you think about what you're not willing to do for yourself, but you're willing to do for other people. Like, this is a community that can beat the final boss. Because at the end of the day, when we separate you from your toxic environment, y'all are good people. And so we've got a chance. Like, sure, it's the final boss, but like, we've got what it takes.